Michael came as a lone soldier. He had absolutely no one to turn to. I found out after Michael was killed, his first 2 nights, he slept on a bench. He didn't have to come to Israel. These kids don't have to come to Israel to defend the country.
I joined the military because I grew up in a very Zionist home, I guess you would say. Grew up hearing everything that happened in Israel all the time. I knew from a young age I would want to join the army. My dad converted here. My parents got married here. Till today, as of now, my answer would be I'm doing this for my dad, in his memory. But I'm also doing this because I know this is my nation, this is my land. Doesn't matter where I'm from, where I live. This is the land of Jewish people.
It's difficult when you get out of the army and you want someone to talk to, you want to go back to your family, and you just go home to an empty house.
I have Crohn's disease, so I'm a medical volunteer, which means, on top of being here alone, I have to go to doctor's appointments and do a bunch of medical tests and do treatments and go to the hospital, and obviously it's hard to do that if I had parents in this country and I have to do all of that alone. And it's hard not to have the immediate support of 2 parents who are there to go with you and be with you through everything.
The Lone Soldier Center in memory of Michael Levine was set up by a group of us, former Lone Soldiers, to help Lone Soldiers today serving the IDF. Lone Soldiers don't have a family here in Israel, don't have a community here in Israel, so the center's role is to provide them with everything a family would provide.
A lot of shooting broke out and I got a piece of shrapnel to my face over here. My family's asked me, where's your family? I said, I'm a Lone Soldier, I don't have any family here. And it meant a lot to them that someone would volunteer, go to war, get injured, and still have a smile on.
During my service, we were in a live fire drill, and I was injured by friendly fire. The Lone Soldier Center really took me in and took care of me, and while I was here, being taken care of, I met my now wife, who was then a Bat Shirut at the Lone Soldier Center.
For the 3 days I was in the hospital, I was talking to the roommates. We were all really worried about coming back and what if we were going to have food, or we had to sort out furniture and everything. The first day I walked back into the apartment, opened the door, and the place was full of furniture, full of dishes, closets, everything that we needed was all given to us by the Lone Soldier Center.
I know if I go in there with a problem, they actually care, and they're going to sit there, going to listen to me, and they're going to help me.
The center gives us events, gives us friends, gives us family, gives us everything we need.
There's really no other organization, no other person who cares the way the Lone Soldier Center does.
There's always people there to help me with any questions that I have, to move, or any appliances that I ever need, or any events that they have. They're always so well attended. Being here, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so going to the Lone Soldier Center on Thanksgiving was so much fun. We got to spend time with all the other Lone Soldiers from America, and I even brought some British friends along so they can experience their first Thanksgiving meal. You can't even find turkey in the supermarket here, so having to do Thanksgiving by ourselves with other Lone Soldiers that I know would have been impossible. No other forum that I could find in Israel, in all the world, that does what they do. It's for Lone Soldiers, by Lone Soldiers. The people who are working in the offices are past Lone Soldiers. If they haven't experienced what I'm experiencing right now and don't know how to help me, they'll go to the person sitting in the office right next door.
As a Lone Soldier, I dealt with a lot of difficult times in the army, especially outside of the army. All of us did as Lone Soldiers. So after Michael was killed, something that was very important to him was a community of Lone Soldiers and making life better for us collectively. So even though Michael couldn't do it because he fell fighting, when we finished our army service, we got together and we established the Lone Soldier Center in Michael's memory to make life better for Lone Soldiers serving today in the IDF.
The community and the people and the friendships that you find at the Lone Soldier Center are just it's incomparable to anything else.